are back with another episode of the Fight Guys podcast. It's your boy Nick Diddy here with Willie G, and we're here to talk that combat sport talk, that motherfucking MMA, WWE, fucking Bellator, all that shit. We're here to bring you the news, baby, and we're here to talk about all the dumb shit that they do online in between that. What's cracking with you?
Man, forget what's cracking with me, man. How'd you do on your picks?
Come on, baby. I'm here to talk that stick talk tonight, baby. Again, 4 for 4. 4 for 4. I would have went 5 for 5 too, if I'm being quite honest. But it is what it is. I only picked on 4 of them. I cracked all 4 of them out of the park. If you're using my shit, run me my 10%. Run me my 10%.
For real, man.
I'm helping y'all out there. And people keep hopping on my statuses, popping shit too. Like, oh, I disagree with this. I don't know about this one, Neko. I know about it. 4 for 4 again, baby. I'm like Wendy's out here. Come get your 4 for 4.
I feel so dumb too. I feel so dumb because I only picked Aspinall to lose because you wanted him to win.
Come on, baby. Michael told you about that man.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just saying, man. Sergey Spivak, he's okay, but like I was like really just wanted to disagree.
Spivak has looked tough in his last couple outings.
I just wanted to disagree with you though.
Who did he have in the fight right before? You don't gotta look up shit up right now, but Spivak has been looking all right.
Yeah. He's decent, but seriously, I wanted to argue with you, so I was like, nah, man.
Nah, but Aspinall has been looking great in his performances, but last night was like a different type of coming out party. He looked really good, very fucking agile. He was on the money last night.
Yep. You're right. Before this, he beat Alexei Olenek.
That's right. Yeah, crafty veteran. He managed to stay far away from that Ezekiel choke. And he looked good against him. He put a beating on Alexei, actually.
Yeah. 2 years ago, he beat Tai Tuivasa.
Yep.
So I mean, he's done decent in the UFC, but like I said, I just wanted to fuck with you about Aspinall just to give you a hard time. But look, man, Aspinall showed you that the video game combos that everybody say are unrealistic are realistic, bro. He did like the knee elbow combo
that
everybody complains about, man. So
that's right.
That was kind of cool, man. He just he solidified that, man.
Yeah, man, for sure.
But yeah, why? I see that Ben commented, but I don't see his comment up here. Are you guys checking out?
I don't know what Ben said. Hopefully it was, damn, that boy did it again. Come on, baby. I'm well on my way to 50 picks right now. Come on, baby. I'm going in.
Yeah, you're right about that, man. Hey, let's see. Ben said, are you guys checking out All Out? So, yeah, Ben, I'm not right now. I definitely will, but it'll be tomorrow.
I watched the kickoff show, and that was it. I didn't get to see the opening bell with Kenny. Yeah. I'm sure it's going to be a fucking phenomenal show, though.
Yeah. Hey, Ben, you could give us, if there's something crazy going on, man, break the news, bro. Hit us with it, man. He said, is there, did you see the latest buzz from AEW All Out?
Did Kenny lose his title? That's all I want to know.
I hope so, man.
Who is he going against?
Christian Cage.
All right, so then I would be very, very right.
Neko's breaking backs all over the place, making people humble.
Come on, man. You already know how I'm giving it up out here. I'm not playing no games with these guys.
Hey, look, I'm about to break people's hearts.
What did my status say? What my status say, though? All facts, some filler, no bullshit.
That's right.
No bullshit. I'm here to tell you the facts.
Look, you ready for me to break a whole bunch of these? Like, okay. Ruby Soho made her debut. Ruby Riott.
Oh my God, man! I don't give a fuck about that. Did Kenny lose them titles or not?
Hey, look, I'm about to blast something up here, man, because I see all these people. And look, like I said last week, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Cool. State your opinion. But when you state your opinion, I'm going to state the facts. Everybody is putting this up here online this weekend. Right?
He's going to destroy him.
Okay. Don't even worry about that. This motherfucker fought yesterday and lost his title. Nobody's saying that. All they're saying is that this dude beat Izzy twice. They're not talking about.
How did he lose his title?
By decision.
All right.
But still, he lost. I mean,
You're right. You're right. You're right. He did still lose, but sometimes the story is bigger when there's something to
right,
salivate for. When there's something for us to sink our teeth into. Like,
right.
did he get knocked the fuck out?
No, he definitely didn't.
Like
But
that's the.
yeah. But apparently there was I need to watch that. I think was it Glory? I think it was Glory Kickboxing yesterday. I gotta watch
Is
it.
he's gonna make a fool of that man?
Oh, and MMA, absolutely. I totally agree. But people don't want to talk about that. But yeah, so just like yesterday, everybody on that one page, I tagged you in it. I don't know if you saw it. They were all excited that one girl beat somebody who beat Wei Lee like 10 years ago. And I'm like, bro, she lost to that girl 10 years ago by decision in her pro debut. Now this girl beat her. So now this girl, is she even in the same like planet as Wei Li Zhang? No. It was a joke, man. I was like, seriously? Who gives a fuck? And then I went through the line. I said, look, Rio Chonin beat Anderson Silva. Then Dan Henderson knocked out Rio Chonin in 18 seconds. And we saw how well Anderson manhandled Dan Henderson, right? Anderson Silva just beat that man's ass. So this whole MMA math thing, it really does not work. Once in a while, it might work, but come on, man. It's not. Hey, look, it did take Rampage 10 years to get revenge on Vanderlei, but man, Rampage getting knocked through the ropes out cold is one of the worst beatings I've ever seen in my life. Bro, Neko, and I'm a big Rampage fan. Top 5 favorites of all time, bro. But that was one of the nastiest things I've ever seen in my life. Why is Brandon a big Rampage fan?
Nah, man. I just feel like Rampage is so real. Like he might actually come across our show one day. I don't want no smoke with Rampage.
Hey, if Rampage comes across our show,
I want no smoke.
If Rampage comes across our show, man, I'll fight him just because I'll take the ass whipping for the notoriety.
No,
I'll go ahead and I'll get in shape, man.
I am gonna say this though, if Rampage is listening, I'm sorry, man, but I'm all about that Brownsville bomber, man. I'm rocking with Shannon the Cannon Briggs. If y'all really gonna cross paths, I'm letting that shit be known right now. I'm rocking with Shannon.
Yeah, hey.
If they're gonna box, if they're really gonna box, Shannon gonna beat the brakes off of them. I'm sorry.
I think we can agree though. With Rampage, we do know that he has. Well, we don't know how he'd be with boxing gloves on, but he definitely has better one-punch knockout power than Shannon Briggs. One punch, yeah. One punch, Neko.
Nah.
No? Oh man. I disagree with you on that. I'm not saying Rampage will beat him in boxing. In fact,
let's go, champ.
Rampage will lose that fight, but
let's go, champ.
All right.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ. Hey, that's what Brandon Carl said. Let's go, champ. Hey.
Vamos campeón.
That's what I said. In boxing gloves, we really don't know, man. We really don't know. How tall is Shannon Briggs? That's what I'd like to know.
What do you think would have happened to Jake Paul if Tyron Woodley had on MMA gloves?
I think the same thing that happened would have happened, bro. I don't think he would have knocked Jake Paul out.
He would have slid that boy.
In the
4-ounces?
Yeah, I don't think he would have, man.
Stop. What were they rocking? 16s?
Yeah, but look, you got to remember that up until that point, Tyron Woodley was already taking shots to the face for 4 rounds. Hard shots, bro.
No. But listen.
You're talking about that one punch?
That one punch.
He may have knocked him down. I don't think he would have knocked him out.
He just slid that boy, yo. That boy's eyes lit up off the 16 ounces. Forrest would have slid that man.
I don't know about that, man. Hey, look, that's one issue. Briggs is 6'4", and isn't Rampage like maybe 6'1"?
I don't know. I'm still right. Shannon the Cannon Briggs.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Rampage
Let's go, champ.
6'1". Yeah, I mean, hey, I'd like to see it. I know Briggs definitely has a pretty decent reach advantage over it. Yeah, I mean that's true. That is true, Brandon. But look, after 4 rounds of getting his face smacked around by Jake Paul, man, I don't think he would have knocked him out. Maybe, I don't know, man. But I think that it would have taken out more out of Tyron before that punch landed, that punch might not have been as hard if he was already taking an ass whipping. You know what it is, Neko, man. Every time you get punched in the face in an MMA fight, your power just diminishes just a little bit each time, man.
Yeah.
Each time. It's not like you said, those 16-ounce gloves, a lot of padding. If Jake was landing those boxing shots he was landing in MMA gloves, I don't know, man. I think that it would have been the same.
Oh man, I think that boy he might run for his mama.
Let's rally to get Jake Paul. Hey, I would love to see Jake Paul in the. Hey, I even got
man. That will never happen.
I've even got his first
opponent. That will never happen.
They don't have enough money for him, but
come on, my guy. I don't care how much money they had. He not cutting that face up.
Bro, all he would have to do is say, "I'll fight one time," and then convince Diego Sanchez to fight him.
Oh my lord!
He would work Diego, and that'd be the end of it.
Oh my lord!
Hey, I'm signing for one fight. But look, okay, so while we're on
that man said Diego Sanchez. Oh my lord!
I'm pretty sure that Sanchez signed with BKFC already.
I'm sure he did, man. He would get destroyed by Jake Paul.
There you go, man. That's what I'm saying. That's all we got to do, man. I'll talk to Jake about it. Look, you know that if he set the trap, Diego would take the bait, no problem.
Easy.
Diego would be all about
absolutely
that fight. Diego would be, I'll kill him, blah, 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 that. This man doesn't respect any fight and blah, blah, blah. Oh, Ben said he's pending a physical. And Brandon said, we know. I'm just picking Will's point. He'll never fight in bare knuckle, but he brings tons of attention to it. He would, definitely.
He would.
So now that we know that De La Hoya pulled out of the fight against Vitor Belfort, and now Evander Holyfield is in for that fight. What do you think of that, man? I mean, it's a circus, obviously, but what do you think of Vitor?
Holyfield's gonna fight Vitor?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's facts.
Facts. It's already signed, sealed, delivered, bro.
I hope Evander beat the brakes off him.
It's next Saturday night, September 11th.
I hope Evander go crazy in there.
Yeah. I don't. Oscar wants that yip. That's why.
Yeah, Oscar on that yip. Facts, man.
Hey,
yo, that's such crazy shit that he contracted COVID. You buy into this shit?
Me?
Yeah. He got COVID for real?
I don't know, man. I told you, I don't think Oscar's in good shape, bro. I think
he looked good at his open workout.
That's okay, man. I don't think he's in good shape though, as far as just like mentally, physically, drug wise. I just don't think he's doing too good.
Okay.
Right, exactly. Ben said they moved the fight from California to Florida because California wouldn't give a license to a 58-year-old Evander. Exactly. And that's why BKFC takes place in Florida too. Sometimes it's easier to get a license there. And they didn't they do that too? They were going to do that when what's his name? The dude who was Mason Dixon from Rocky Balboa. What was his name again? The boxer.
Tarver,
yeah. He couldn't get a license in Georgia, and they were going to move it to Florida for him, but they didn't end up doing that. But yeah, that's why they did that for Holyfield.
Yeah.
But I just don't even know, man. It's so ridiculous. Vitor Belfort fighting an almost 60-year-old Evander Holyfield. It's just like, I just don't even know what the fuck is going on in the world right now. It's just strange times, bro.
Man, it's crazy right now.
It's weird.
It's the Wild West out here, baby. We get
really
this paper
is.
any way we see fit. It's a money grab out here.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson did 2 of the biggest pay-per-views this year. Like, what the fuck is happening?
But you want to know something, though? You want to know something? I'm going to watch.
Hell yeah, I watch, dude, bro.
I'm going to watch.
Hey, I'm not complaining. It's just, it's a bizarre time to be alive. That's all I'm going to say about that. But we actually got an update on Jake Paul and what he's going to be doing next. So let's see this right here. Because you saw that he reneged on his retirement. He came out of retirement the next day. But so here we go.
Yo.
Bro, he keeps saying he wants to fight Canelo. What the fuck is he talking about?
Leave my guy alone. Come on, baby.
Neko.
What's up?
Do you want him to fight Canelo?
Not yet. Last fight. I told y'all he gonna get Canelo fuck him up.
Yeah.
But don't get fucked up yet. You don't do that unless you're really ready to retire.
Right. Hey, I can see that.
Because he's gonna do it whether you want to or not.
Nope. After, if it is Canelo or whoever the big money payday is, Neko, watch. All right, I'm gonna tell you how it's not gonna be his last fight. It's gonna be his second to last fight. I don't care who that big payday is, Canelo, whoever. Right, Neko? The last fight is gonna be against his brother. That'll be the last cash grab. Then he retires.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I think he could beat his brother's ass anyway, man. He just hits too hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's got more just more natural skill, I think. And look, people are hating on Jake, and yeah, he's not a full-fledged boxer at this point. He's not like some kind of, but you know what? He's not bad. He really is not bad. People need to like chill. He's not a bad fighter. I mean, do I think he's the greatest? No, but was I impressed with the way that he fought the other night? Hell yeah, I was. And look, he came back from getting that shot. Even if that would have knocked him down, if it wouldn't have knocked him down, he got up and he kept going.
That's right.
He dealt with diversity, and he still ended up winning the fight. And whatever judge gave Woodley 2 more rounds, 6-2, was on crack, man. And that's all there is to it.
Wait, they gave Woodley how many rounds?
One judge scored it
in favor of Woodley.
6-2.
Yeah, nah, that was Oscar's coke, man.
He was. I mean,
that motherfucker was on some crazy shit.
For real, like that guy shouldn't lose his job, and that dude should be fired, immediately on that kind of stuff, man. But that's just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about some MMA there, Neko. First of all,
what?
I want to throw this up on the screen for you, Neko, just for you, bro.
Let's go.
There he is.
That's a goofy motherfucker right there, man.
He is, bro.
Oh my God. Boy got a big old jug head, yo. What the fuck?
Bro, do you know he kind of reminds me of, though, when he's out there fighting? He reminds me of Brendan Schaub when Brendan Schaub was actually a decent fighter.
Think so?
Yeah,
I think he would have given Brendan that work.
Oh, he would have. But they have like a similar body style. They're not like ripped up or anything like that, but they've got like a decent body, but not like we're used to. They don't have the, they don't have the Cyril Gane or Francis Ngannou.
Are you trying to say he's not thick?
No, he is kind of thick. He's just not thick in a way of all muscle. He's just kind of, he's got more of an average man.
No pause. We're just going to go all the way in. He's thick.
He is, but he's got the, the average man's body. He's more of a Kevin Owens than a John Cena. We'll put it that way.
Let's go Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns instead of John Cena.
There you go. But look, here's the thing about him. Bro, I think that there's a lot of guys in the heavyweight division in the top 10 that he can and will beat. I don't think he'll ever get a title shot. And if he does, I feel bad for him. What? But I do think there's a lot of guys in the top 10 that he can beat. And I'm going to tell you,
disrespect on his name right now. You trying to act friendly. You putting disrespect on his name. Why he can't get a title shot? What?
Neko. Okay.
What? He's not technically sound enough to get a title shot?
No, it's not that. He does get hit. And if Francis hits that man, he's going to die. He will beat the soul out of him, bro.
Come on, man.
Neko, come on, man. You really think that he belongs in the same
Come on,
county?
man. Why are we even talking about Francis? He's not even a champion. Why are we talking about him?
Hey, he's one of the champions.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Hey, look.
What fight is he petitioning for right now?
He's fighting Gane in December.
He's petitioning to fight John Jones right now.
Is he?
That's what his manager is doing. Yes, they're still trying to line up Jones, man. Is he really gonna fight Gane? Is he?
Hell yeah, he should.
All right, we'll see.
He should, but like you said, we'll see. But look, all right, I'll tell you about that when we get to that fight. We could talk about the the fights from yesterday, and when we get to the co-main event, I'm gonna tell you what this kid should be doing. Did he call anybody out after the fight? I didn't really see any of the interviews.
Cyril Gane is gonna fuck Francis up.
No. I'm talking about, did Aspinall call anybody out?
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, I don't think he did, but okay, cool.
Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah, you said that Cyril Gaon's gonna fuck Francis up.
Yeah, you heard me.
No, he's not.
You heard me. I'm on there right now.
No, he's
right
not.
now. Yeah.
All right,
That's
Neko.
where I'm at. Anybody out there say otherwise too? You know what to do already. Take my statement to the bank. Cyril Gaon's gonna fuck Francis up.
All right, we'll talk about that. But look, first and foremost, let's go ahead and throw this up here as we talk about Paddy Pimblett's debut.
Yeah, facts.
And it's funny because when Paul was on here months ago, we were talking about Paddy Pimblett. Me and Paul were, and I asked him. I said, "What happened to that dude?" And then all of a sudden, he got signed after his next fight.
That's right.
Because he was fighting that night, that weekend. And Neko goes, "Hey, man, the dude could fight, but I can't really get behind the dude that calls himself a baddie."
That's right.
I thought that's kind of funny, man.
I was telling that to my boys the other night, man. And, oh man, this dude, Paddy Pimblett. Oh man, he just da 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 da. I'm like, yo, we was talking about him months ago on this show. That just let me know y'all motherfuckers ain't loyal. Where y'all at? Tune in. Y'all already know about this man.
We told you guys he was gonna be there.
We had people straight from the motherland on here.
Exactly.
Come on, they was up here. Yep. No potatoes. Let's go.
Let's go. But man, hey, for his debut, I saw there. It's been a mixed bag of what people are saying about his debut. He fought against.
The only shit that they talking is about his haircut.
No, all right. So he fought Luigi Vendramini, and he got hit pretty good one time. Got a little bit staggered. Here's the thing, though, man. It was his debut. You know as well as I do, Neko, that these like octagon jitters, they're real. They are real. It's no joke, man. Yeah, okay, he didn't have the best defense going in there that night. He's a better fighter than he showed, number one. And number two, people are like, oh, wait till he fights a wrestler. Bro, he's a great ground fighter.
Come on. We're not even doing this. We're not even doing this with them. We're not copping no please.
Oh, no, I'm not.
None of that shit with them. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do with anybody who's talking shit.
What's that?
What was Paddy brought in there to do on that night?
Whip some ass.
Yeah, and
look good.
KO, right?
Yep.
That's the only fashion that it was going to go down in. That's the type of hype that he had to live up to on that night, right?
Yep.
He did that?
He did that.
End of the chapter. End of the fucking chapter. Don't nobody care if that man got clipped. Right. Nobody want to hear about y'all saying, oh, man, he need better head motion. This is the first time y'all see him fight. Don't act like y'all was back there watching Cage Warriors and shit. Y'all was all, who is this guy? What a dorky haircut. He looks crazy. Y'all stop, man. Yep. Stop. He did what he was sent out there to do. He collected a soul that night.
I love his haircut because it reminds me of Owen Hart. But
facts.
For real. He even kind of looks like Owen, like a little version of Owen.
Facts.
But so you got to do the McGregor treatment next. And I'm going to tell you exactly. And no, I don't think he's the next McGregor.
Yeah, and that was the other thing. He had to live up to that hype too. They was already putting the McGregor stigma on him.
Right.
And not only to do that, they put him in there versus Brazilian. Why do you think they did that to him?
See if he's got a ground game.
Besides the ground game, because of what McGregor did to Aldo. It's just all fall in line. Oh, he did this to a Brazilian. You got to do it. It's just how they do.
Right. No, but I'm saying they got to give him the McGregor treatment for his next fight. They need to put him in against somebody who's got a decent name, some notoriety, like they did with McGregor when he fought the German kid. What was his name? The short German dude. You know what I'm talking about. Seaver, exactly. They need to put somebody who's got a name but not real dangerous. Like I said, I would go with like Jim Miller, Joe Lozon, excuse me. Somebody in that kind of range, somebody who people know but who's not real dangerous, and let this kid really show off. That's the next fight for him, in my opinion.
Yep.
But I was impressed, bro. That ending combo was amazing. But here's the thing. The commentators missed it because they were talking about something else. About 15 seconds before he staggered him, he really staggered him, and they didn't even notice. He landed a shot that was like a glancing blow, but you saw this man's legs buckle just a little bit. The announcers never said a word about it. On the replays, they never showed it. Anybody want to go back and watch it, go ahead and watch it. Yeah. Hey, look at that. My boy Walt is on here. Me and Walt are supposed to fight on the Fight Gods at some point, bro. Straight up. all out brawl.
This is a phenomenal question though.
Yeah, the McDouble versus the McGriddle.
Are we doing taste tests right now, or like if they were to actually fight?
Hey, look, I like the McGriddle, but I'll go with the McDouble. I'm going McDouble
with the bacon.
Oh yeah, that's good, man. Like a while back, they had the special here, and it was a triple. It was a McTriple with bacon, and that thing was actually pretty good. Oh man, Brandon Paul right out of the gate.
The griddle. Yo, man. The griddles though, they are fire, man.
Yeah. Hey, Walt, when are we gonna fight on the air, man? Seriously, like me and Walt, we're supposed to have a straight up brawl on the air, Facebook Live, taking bets and everything. Me and Walt are supposed to go at it, man. He's I'm cool with him, but I still need to kick his ass at some point. My kids ask me to beat him up all the time. Straight up. They ask me, will you kick Walt's ass for me? Because he's mean to all the kids. So I got to beat him up at some point, Neko. I'll get footage. We'll do it live, something. But but anyway, Patty definitely lived up to the hype. He looked good. When he says that he's the next guy that people are going to be calling out, he's absolutely right. Yeah. And I'll even do you one better, Neko, because he hasn't gotten released yet. Mm-hmm. If they really, really want to build this kid up quick, you give Donald Cerrone to him next. That would probably be the smartest move.
Man, come on.
He's on his way out.
Out of here right now.
He's on his way out, bro. He's on his way out.
Stop.
That's what we do, man.
That's disrespectful. No,
we feed the legends to our young, man.
Nah, man, that's disrespectful.
I didn't hear you saying that. I didn't hear you saying that when Anderson Silva was having to fight Uriah Hall or Jared Cannonier. Come on, man.
How long has Uriah Hall been around? This not his second UFC fight.
Oh, I know.
That man's collecting souls for the UFC.
I know.
You gotta do this. Come on, man. Don't stop, man. Cowboy, you gotta take it. This young fucking bull out who's about to go on the craziest run ever. Oh, man, get out of here, man.
I feel you. Hey, look, so
that's nuts.
Modestus Bukakis.
Hey, wait, hold on though. In that same breath though, you do remember what they did to that boy? What's his name? Hernandez.
Yeah.
Hernandez was supposed to be on the come up, and they fed him to Donald Cerrone. Mm-hmm. Cerrone did that boy dirty.
Yep. And then the next dude, right? And then the next dude, Cerrone, and the next guy went to a draw. Yep. And that dude was supposed to be good too. So I mean, You're right. Hey, he's a good test for anybody.
You're right.
But who was it? It was no contest. Neko Price. Price was deducted 1 point in round 1 for repeated eye pokes. Originally a majority draw, overturned after Price tested positive for marijuana. But Neko Price, and he
Come on, man.
Neko Price.
Y'all know how we do. Y'all know what Neko's do out here.
Yeah.
We roll that shit up.
Hey, he did, but he got caught.
Hey, leave us be, man.
Yep. Hey, so, like I was saying, though, where was that? Modestus Bukakis versus Khalil Roundtree Jr. Khalil landed a nasty, what's that called? Like a thigh kick?
We're not doing that, yo.
Go ahead. Nasty, bro. I mean, I'm just saying he messed up his leg pretty nasty. I mean, I'm not whatever.
That's some dirty shit, bro.
It is. Well, that's what I wanted to ask you.
Fucking spade, yo. And I told you this shit on the last
about John Jones.
Aside from that, I was rocking with Khalil.
Yeah.
Like, he had spent time out in Thailand. His kicks has gotten fucking nasty. All that shit, man. But you could already tell exactly what he was going to do because 10 seconds prior to that, he attempted it. And when he threw that shit, he damn near stomped on the fucking mat with the follow-through. So you could already tell the intent was to break his shit. Like, come on, man. I know this is the fight game, but, like, bro, you out here trying to end somebody's career. They out here trying to feed their family same as you. That shit is crazy, bro. Like, you can't be doing that shit.
Do you think that technique should be banned? Because a lot of people are saying that right now. Yeah,
bro. When he hit it, he walked off like he was proud of that shit too. Like, this is not the street, my guy. This is not the street. Right. We play by like a different set of football rules when we play in the fucking street. It's not the street. You got to clean the game up a little bit, man. That shit is so dirty, man.
Yeah, Ben, I hope so, man. I think you're right. I really hope so.
They said it's MCL, LCL, PCL. Like, he destroyed that man's shit, man.
Hey, look. I'll put it this way: it's way more dangerous than the 6 to 12 elbow. Way more dangerous,
Absolutely,
in my
man.
opinion.
Absolutely.
So,
Cut me open any day of the week, but don't blow my fucking wheels out, man.
right. Oh, absolutely, man. We can put some super glue on your cut, man, and you'll be all right in a couple months. You'll be good to go.
That
That
was a
dude,
pick that I got right. I really wasn't pleased with how I got that one right, though, man. I don't like
yeah,
that shit. And you call me soft, like whatever you want, bro. Like I I teach the shit.
yeah.
I
I
teach the
know.
shit. I teach people to do that shit, but at the same time, man, it's a way you can just touch the fucking thigh, man. Not everything has to be done with that type of intent. There's feeler jabs out there. There's flicker
Yeah,
jabs out there. Not every shot is to fucking kill somebody, man. You could just
yeah.
get them thinking about it, but bro, man.
Hey, Nico, I'm gonna tell you something, man, and Ben, I'm glad you're in here because I'm gonna tell it right now. There was one wrestling move that I would never take. I didn't give a fuck, man. You know what it was, Nico?
Stump pile.
A what?
Stump pile?
What's a
Stump pile
stunt guy?
driver?
Yeah,
Stump pile
exactly.
driver?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't taking pile drivers, no matter what. I don't give a fuck how many times you done it. I'm not getting paid enough. You drop me on my head, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
You know, I could break my neck, I could break my collarbone, my shoulder. You're not pile driving me.
Yeah.
Not once. Not once did I take it. I did it the way Nico, did you ever see the way Terry Funk did it? Where he would just kind of like he would kind of grab the back of the tights and he would just sit down and the guy basically could take his own bump and push off. I took it that way one time. I was fine. But it was basically like the old man move where he just kind of like falls back with you.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
only way I took it. I'm not letting anybody take my life or my livelihood into their hands,
Yeah.
and
No
that's
way.
exactly what that's exactly what happened, bro. It's terrible, man. And I remember
Man.
when we were talking about it, me and you, we were talking about it a while back, and you said, "Well, what is John Jones going to do to Francis?" I said, "A whole lot of those kicks like that," and you were like, "That's just some dirty shit," and it is, man. It really is. So it's not like just because this happened, you feel that way because you were saying, that months
Nah,
ago when we were
man, that's
talking
it.
about it.
Come on, man. And I was pulling for the guy. Like I wanted Khalil to win that fight, and he does win the fight, but I just
Yeah,
don't. Not like that, man. That's dirty shit, bro. I don't. And look, man, your kicks can do damage elsewhere. We watched Kung Lee break Frank Shamrock's forearms with roundhouse kicks, like.
yeah,
And I don't got no problem with that. You tried to block the shit, my guy.
yeah, yeah.
That's a part of it. But blowing out somebody's knee like that, man. Come on, bro. Like I just can't deal with shit like that. I don't like that.
Ben, I feel you, man. No taking power bombs. I took a few power bombs. I didn't really mind it, but if there was any kind of hesitation on the way up, I always grabbed the back of my head just like this and
Mhm.
held it forward. So I landed like the sit up position as far as holding my head forward. That way my head didn't snap back because that's when you fuck yourself up
Yeah.
is the snap back. So if I felt like I wasn't real comfortable with it, I just
It's so,
took it like that.
uh,
Or yeah.
go ahead.
And I was gonna say, and I learned that from The Rock because if you ever watch The Rock's old matches, not so much power bombs, but when like Chris Benoit or Kurt Angle would do those high angle suplexes, he would grab his neck just like this because those guys are so powerful and they would just be tossing him. And if the mat comes up, or the canvas, the boards, whatever, come back up and hit you in the back of the head, that's when you get hurt. You watch the Rock's old matches; he was always like this. And a lot of the way that I sold always is I modeled it after The Rock. I took a stunner like The Rock did, the old ridiculous sell where I'd come all the way forward and throw myself back. I always tried to sell like The Rock because I think he was phenomenal at selling. Sometimes he oversold, but it was so good and it was so overselling like ridiculous that it made it even better in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, the power bomb was just something, or the power bomb I wasn't too bad with, but pile driver just it just wasn't for me to be taken. Now, if I was in WWE and they told me to take it and I'm making a ton of money and I've got health insurance and I'm all right, okay, I'll take a pile driver. But I wasn't and I wasn't, But so back to the fights.
Yo, like, and I was gonna say, like, it's somewhere out there, some like 14-year-old kid who's convinced his mom to let him watch the fights for the first time tonight.
Yep.
This is
And
the shit that she gotta watch now with her
Yeah.
boy. Like that's just come on, man. Or it's a dad out there convincing his old lady, yo, come on, let
Yep.
let him watch the fights with me tonight. And this is the shit that she got to see, man. Like, y'all can switch these rules up a little bit, man. Like direct contact to the knee joint. Like, I think that we off that shit now. I think we off
Right.
that. The sport has evolved a little bit, man. There's no reason that these rules can't be added to the game.
Yeah. No, you're right, man. No, Ben, we didn't talk about Till and Brunson quite yet. But the next fight was Alex Morano versus David.
Why is it that you can't grab just like a person's finger, snap
Oh,
that shit? There's no single digit technique allowed, right?
right. No, there's
Right?
not. Like,
Because of the joint, and it's so easy to manipulate and break. How the
right.
fuck is that not the same thing at a kneecap? Yeah, I'm going off on a rant right now.
No, you're right though.
I'm sorry. It's the same fucking thing though. Legs lift twice as much as the rest of your body.
Right.
Like, you do so much more with your fucking legs. Like,
Yeah.
and it's such a little joint, bro. Man, that shit is nasty.
It is. Neko. It's funny because you could tell who actually watches MMA and who doesn't by some of the shit that they said. And I saw a dude one time was talking about how he'd use his Aikido locks to win an MMA. And I'm like, you dumb motherfucker. You wouldn't even be able to use most of your moves because they're joint manipulation.
Yeah,
Obviously, you don't even watch it. So how do you know you would win?
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you, Walt. I'll probably kick you in the Jimmy when we do our live fight, man. No problem at all. I'm good with that. Hey, we've seen some fighters quit after getting kicked in the nuts. They act like they can't go on and win by disqualification or whatever the fuck they do. No contest, however it is. But Morano looked good against David Zawada. I didn't really know much about Zawada, so I was thinking that Moreno would probably look better than he did. But it just and Zawada, had lost 3 out of 4 fights in a row. I didn't expect a whole lot out of him. I just think that Moreno is just one of those guys who I don't know, man. He's just got to go for it once in a while, man. Go for the finish. I know he did against Cowboy, but you got to take a risk. You got to look good sometimes, man. And that just wasn't, that's just not him so far in the UFC. But I mean, he's got, let's see, he's got 3 finishes, 1 knockout, 2 knockouts, and a submission. So I don't know, man. But I felt like he probably could have been a little more aggressive and really went for that win. That's why guys like Morano end up being a gatekeeper or like a journeyman because they just don't impress. They get the chance to really impress on live TV, and they just don't do it. And Zawada, he has been finished. He's been submitted. He's been submitted a few times and knocked out before. So it's not like this dude is like a ridiculous fighter that can't be finished. So anyway, not the greatest fight of the night. It was all right. But man, now we're up to Tom Aspinall versus Sergey Spivak. I did take Spivak, like I said earlier, because I thought that I'd argue with Neko. There is Big Tom.
Look at that fucking nose, man.
Bro, he just, I don't know, man. Doesn't he look like, well, without the tattoos, though, he just looks like some doof who, like, stood in the corner in the cafeteria in high school and, like, might have played football or something. The hair is ridiculous. It's crazy, man. It is just a little crazy. But I got another, let's see, what meme was this? Oh, yeah. Look at that, man. You see that? That's from the fight. That's from the Khalil Roundtree fight. Fucking ridiculous, man. Look at how nasty that is, bro.
Look, his leg's not even extended.
Yep.
He finished that at the fucking floor. That was his point of contact, is the floor.
Yep. Fucking nasty, man. I gotta take that shit down. But just I don't know. Just that shit just bothers me. But yeah, man.
He didn't have to do that shit. Like, he was already mopping old boy with the hands, man.
Yeah.
He fucked his nose up. Oh my god, he pushed that man's nose to the other side of his face. Opening combination was crazy with the fucking hands, man. So much power. He's massive now that he's back at 205. Like, The earlier part of this segment, I spent shitting on him for that move, but now let me talk about some of the positives that he did go out there and do. He went crazy with the hands in his opening segment. He was mopping him all around that ring. His power was ridiculous. His back looks massive now that he's back at 205. He looked good, dude. Leg kicks are still great. He has to learn how to pace himself a little bit more, like Yoel, my boy, was saying that actually. Shouts to Moses, but he does have to pace himself a little bit more because I think he was starting to empty that clip a little too early, and by the end of round 2, it probably would have been bad news for him going into 3 because he significantly slowed down midway through that second. Maybe because he found his range and he was confident with pop shotting, or maybe he was gassing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hands look sharp, man. Hands look really sharp right now. His confidence is there. He's an awkward dude on the microphone, so he's not really coming off as that marketable, but he's still a really dangerous contender, man.
Yep, you're right, man. I don't know. Like we said, though, I think it was kind of dirty, but it's all good, man. He did look good up until that point, anyway. Man, Tom Aspinall looked great. You were right about him winning. Like I said, I pretty much figured he would win, but I wanted to argue with you. I do have something I needed to ask you about, Neko. Let's see, where is it at? I just want to get your opinion of this, and just what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you see it, man?
You got a boo-boo.
Bro, that is like the most fucking ridiculous face. Oh, man. Hey, Spivak,
he kind of looked like Frank Mir.
He did look like Frank Mir. You're right. Hey, Neko, let me ask you this. You just made me think of something when you said he had to take a dump. What about him versus Derek Lewis next?
They're not 205.
No, Tom Aspinall's heavyweight.
He's a heavyweight?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we was just talking about. All right.
Yeah, we were talking about. We were talking about that.
He don't got no work for Cyril Gane.
For Cyril Gane? No, I said Derek Lewis.
Yeah. I was just thinking about all the heavyweights who he don't work for.
Yeah.
He probably got some work for Francis. I know that's your boy.
Nah, he doesn't have anything for Francis. Hey, man, you remember what happened last time you bet against Francis?
What?
He busted Stipe's ass and even got the takedown. And you said the wrestling was going to be the difference, and it was for Francis. So let's not forget that. But anyway, what about Tom Aspinall versus Derek Lewis next? Could you see that?
Give my guy one more. Give him what's his name? Volkov.
Bro, that's a perfect fight for my. I literally was thinking that him versus Volkov would be good. He'll probably knock Volkov out, I would guess. But it's a good test just to see where his skills actually are.
Technical striker,
yeah,
without the one punch KO power,
right? Let's see where he really is.
A monster like D. Lewis.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Hey, Ben said the same thing. Aspinall versus Volkov.
Ben, stop, Ben. Do your challenge, Ben. Do your challenge.
No, he was right though. I mean, we all pretty much came up with the same thing.
Nah, I don't care.
Oh, Ben. Yeah, let's get that challenge done. Let's get you on here Wednesday night with the challenge.
Mentos, Coke, hot
vinegar,
vinegar, whatever the fuck it's gonna be. Get that shit done, Ben. For the culture, for the community, for the fight guys. Let's get this shit running, baby. I'm about to do this shit for you. Just to call you out, just to challenge you.
Hey,
I'm
Neko.
gonna do this shit. Fuck it. I'm going crazy right now.
Hey, look.
This whole fucking bottle of Jameson on air right now.
Please don't, man. I don't want to finish it by myself.
Right.
Look, Neko, let me ask you this, though. What do you know about this right here, bro?
Yeah, I like it.
I thought that was a pretty good one I found, man. I like that too.
Done.
So yeah, man. But so the main event.
That just reminded me of this shit that I see, man. A friend of mine had shared this in my Instagram. It's this dude, tons of followers, right? He posts this picture of himself as the pallbearer at a funeral. He's carrying the casket. He's flexing that he's at the funeral carrying this casket. Then he's like holding a funeral ticket in the photo next to that. And he's chilling in a car and he's flexing his fucking like outfit and shit like that. What type of sick narcissistic prick goes to a funeral, poses for pics, and then posts them up on his IG? How long you think that photo stayed up?
Not long, bro.
Not long, man. They chewed his fucking ass up. He had to take that shit down, man. Like, what the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah.
What type of nasty shit is that?
Hey, man, Walt wants you to bust the bottle over your head.
Bust a bottle over my head? You want to see me bust that fucking bottle over my goddamn head? I'm fucking crazy out here.
Hey, bro, at a show one time, I did see Tommy Dreamer bust a beer bottle at Flying Point nightclub, Neko. Tommy Dreamer busted a beer bottle over Brian Lee's head. Pretty nuts, man.
Nah, man.
Brian Lee was the fake Undertaker, but he also was primetime Brian Lee. He was Chains or one of those guys in WWE. But yeah, he busted a beer bottle over his head. That shit was pretty crazy, man. He opened it up, took a sip, busted it over his head.
Sick fuck.
But you know, that's in the heart of ECW. It wasn't an ECW show, but yeah, man, that was awesome back in the day. That was when I was in like, I don't know, 9th or 10th grade.
Where Uncle Chill out, speaking of
where is Uncle Chill?
Baby, where the ECW origin now?
He needs to be here, man. Maybe he's busy today. He did share the link for the show, so you know. But Neko, man, I'm gonna let you talk about Derek Brunson versus Darren Till, because man, Darren Till definitely. What's this dude doing? It's funny because look, you know how Chael Sonnen gets every fight wrong.
Yes.
You know, he got this fight right, and you know what he said before the fight? He said, "I'm taking Brunson because Darren Till comes out there and performs on the nights he's not really supposed to, and then the nights that he's supposed to look good and get his title shot, like this fight, he's not going to look good and he's not going to win." And I was like, Chael Sonnen, fuck you. And then that's exactly what happened, man. He came out there and didn't perform.
He didn't perform. I kind of disagree that he didn't perform.
Yes, I do remember that, Walt, motherfucker. Why you bringing up bad memories, man? I'm gonna fuck you up when I see you, bro.
I don't think that he didn't perform, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Why's that?
I thought that Darren Till came out and he controlled the range of the fight very well. His stand-up exchanges were great. He couldn't stop that takedown. He spent a lot of time on his back. But the moments that he did have on the feet, he looked absolutely phenomenal. He was landing great knees from the clinch. I thought on the brace he landed great elbows and exited the clinch. I thought he did a good job stuffing a couple of the takedowns. Right? I think he stuffed 2 out of the 4.
Probably. That sounds about right.
So that's not bad at all. That's really not bad. It's just getting back off of the mat.
Yeah.
He has to work on either reclaiming that guard and getting his back up against the fence to wall walk, or he has to learn jiu-jitsu transitions that can position himself to make it back to his feet when he's in the open mat. That's where he's struggling right now. But his moments on the feet, like I would be really worried for Brunson if he knew how to stuff a takedown, because Darren Till was getting the better of those exchanges. He really was.
Right. Neko, let me ask you this. And well, actually, I'm not going to ask you. I'm just going to make a statement. And I know you don't like him, but I'm going to tell you, man, that's one of Conor McGregor's best attributes is when he gets taken down, he's really good at standing back up.
Yes.
No, he has a hard time sometimes, but he's got an incredible amount of, I don't know what it is, strength or something that helps him get off of his back and stand up against some great grapplers.
I always say the most impressive thing to me about Conor McGregor's fight versus Khabib was how he stopped that first takedown and he gained that outside foot position on Khabib's thigh as he was working the switch as well. And then when Khabib did finally make it to his bread and butter position where he laces his opponent's legs and he crosses their feet while he like triangles their legs. McGregor did a great job at bending his knees and getting his back square against the fence.
Yep.
He does do some really good shit, some slick shit while he's down there to get back to his feet. So I will tip my hat and give credit where it's due.
I think he's one of the best non-wrestlers at getting back to his feet.
For sure. But circling back to Brunson and Till, Brunson's ground and pound from top now is fucking ridiculous. He was going crazy. Like, he postured up very well when he rained down punches. He did a great job framing it, elbowing over the top. He's looking dangerous right now, man.
Yep, you're right, man. You're right. Let me ask you this: did you see what Charles Oliveira said about the fight? Because I thought that was pretty fucking cool.
No.
Let me pull this up real quick. I'll take the banner off for a second. Neko, hey man, I'm not a Charles Oliveira guy. I'm not. But stuff like this,
Bronx.
Nah, but hey, look, stuff like this makes me think that he really is a good dude, man. Check that out.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Bro, ask him to come train with him. You know, there's not many people on the ground better than Charles Oliveira, and that's in every division. I mean, he's definitely
to get back to your feet for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he could show you some slick submissions, definitely too, man. I mean, you know, if anybody could help him, I'd say Charles Oliveira is a good one to go to, man.
Definitely good to have in the arsenal, but he gonna have to get with some wrestlers too now. He got to learn how to work in that open mat and stuff that takedown, utilize the fence, spread his feet, find that 1 point hit pressure against the fence.
Yeah.
So they only have 1 point of takedown. Although fucking Brunson does such a magnificent job at locking those hands underneath your waist, pulling you directly off of the fence and spinning your back to the open portion of the cage. Like, he does really good with that shit, man.
He's got great control.
Very, very good control when coming off of the fence, dude. But you got to know that he's gonna pull you to him. Like, that's really his only point to take you down, man. If you can utilize the fence in the right way.
Right.
And he got to do a better job pummeling too. He gave up the underhook position way too easy. You got to pummel, and you got to pummel sooner, and you got to Metzger off the fucking fence. You got to turn him. You know, you're wasting too much time just sitting on the fence. He's gonna lock those hands under your ass, and you're going for a ride. Like,
that makes sense. Yeah. So, Neko, let me ask you this, man. Where's it at? Did anybody get added to the lineup last night?
Come on, baby, Darren Till.
Darren Till, all right.
Darren Till, he made the lineup.
He will be added to the lineup for Wednesday.
Till definitely added to the lineup right now. Who else? Nah, I'm not gonna do it to nobody else.
Just him for right now.
Darren Till on the lineup.
All right. So you're not putting Francis on there for trying to fight John Jones?
Yo, man, I kind of wanted to. Actually, I had thought about that prior to the show, but nah, I'm not gonna do that to him. Neither.
Not yet.
He is supposed to fight Cyril Gane. He go through a fight at Cyril Gane. Cool. If he lets Cyril Gane walk away with his title and he try and position himself for a fight with John Jones instead,
Yeah, I feel you on that. I agree with you on that.
Suspect.
Now look, I put the poll up earlier and it was a mixed bag. Nobody could agree. But if Michael Bisping beat Luke Rockhold for the title, that was a big upset. Bisping came in as a late replacement for, was it a rematch for Chris Weidman? Maybe. It was somebody. But that was the biggest upset, I think, in middleweight division history. Either that or Chris Weidman beating Anderson. One of those two. But anyway, Bisping had taken an ass whipping the first time they fought. And got submitted or knocked out? Let's see. Let me look that up. I think Bisping might have gotten knocked out the first time him and Rockhold fought. Let's see. I do know he got dominated, though. I can tell you that right now. The first time, Luke Rockhold submitted him in the second round, 57 seconds into the second round. He got dominated for most of that fight. After that fight, Bisping won 3 in a row. he went in as a late replacement and beat Rockhold big time upset. And let me see. Oh yeah, okay. So it was supposed to be Weidman versus Luke Rockhold, but Bisping took his place. So now, if Derek Brunson can come back, and I'm not saying that he will, this is an if he could come back and win the title from Israel Adesanya, don't say it's not going to happen because that's not the question, Neko. If he could come back and win the title from Israel Adesanya after getting knocked out in the first round in their first fight, would it be a bigger upset than Michael Bisping beating Luke Rockhold? Do you want my answer?
I don't think that it is because I think that Derek Brunson was supposed to win that match versus Israel Adesanya.
You think he was supposed to beat Israel the first time?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that the more experienced wrestler should normally win.
Right. Okay.
When it's not like a champion striker, when you don't have the title around your waist, I tend to go with the wrestler over the striker.
Right. Okay. I got you.
So no, I don't. Because if he is to go up and face Israel Adesanya and he is to win again, I guarantee it's through his wrestling, which is what his dumbass should have did the first time.
Right. Okay. This is why I think it would be a bigger upset because, just bear with me for a second. Israel is the most dominant middleweight since Anderson Silva, maybe even including Anderson Silva, to be honest about it. Rockhold wasn't, man. Rockhold didn't even defend the title. So you can't really say, oh, he was, you know what I mean? I just don't think that he did enough with the title to say, okay, Israel's been killing everybody at 185, right?
Yep.
And I don't think Rockhold had one successful defense. Let me look real quick.
Israel is the greatest 185er since Anderson.
Easily, right?
It was because it was that hot potato moment after Anderson lost it to Chris.
Right. There you go. Yep.
But if you go with the belief that Chris actually did beat Anderson Silva, he did not actually beat Anderson Silva, then you would go with like Luke Rockhold took out the guy who took out the GOAT. Like he was the legend, but nah, that's not what it's gonna be in the history books, folks. These are all just placeholders for the guy who was gonna be the guy after Anderson Silva, and that's Izzy.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, let me ask you this, Neko, because it's kind of crazy to me just looking at Israel Adesanya's record, just to show that in 2019 Anderson Silva was still dangerous. So you got Israel knocking out Derek Brunson the fight before, knocking out Robert Whittaker 2 fights later, and knocking out Paulo Costa 4 fights later. But Anderson Silva went the distance with him. That shows he's got some heart, number one. But number two, I think that Israel didn't really go for the finish either. Respect. Yeah, I thought so too, man. But, Anderson, even later on in his career, was still dangerous. You saw that in the DC fight. He landed that one body shot, and DC looked like, what the fuck, man?
That man is forever dangerous.
Yep. Oh, absolutely,
forever dangerous.
Yep.
And look at that crazy shit. You just said the fight versus Daniel.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that crazy shit. That man is a legend.
On a week's notice.
Yeah, man.
Right? Because he wanted to save the card. Hey, look, I was watching an interview last night with GSP where he was talking about everybody was saying that Anderson was going to get killed by Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And he was like, Anderson wasn't supposed to win that fight, and he came out there and looked amazing. I thought that was really cool, man. GSP is a class act, no doubt about it. He's really he's a good dude, man.
The GOATs, man. That's Rushmore. That's Rushmore.
Definitely. So let me ask you this: with boxing gloves on next Saturday night, Tito Ortiz versus Anderson Silva. Does Tito even go the distance with him? I don't know how long the fight is. Let me see if I can find that. But Can Tito survive much against Anderson Silva, or is he just going to get worked? Is he going out there just for the money and taking ass whipping?
He could survive. He could survive. Anderson don't have the crazy power.
Okay.
Anderson don't. He don't got that
Tito
crazy power.
Tito doesn't really have a crazy chin either, though. But I don't know. I was just wondering what you thought of that. Let's see.
I hope Anderson fucking TKOs him. Maybe he'll get him with like a flurry of punches.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, maybe the ref will step in and wave it off, but I don't think he's knocking him out.
No. Okay. We'll see. You know, we'll see what happens on that. I'm trying to find the rules for that fight. Let's see if I can put that in there. Let's see. I don't even know. I'm just curious to see that fight. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to me. Well, okay. What weight will they fight at, and what are the rules? All right. Let's see. So, I think I'm already thinking that they're fighting at 205, so that's not even a big deal. So where is that at? Let's see. They don't even have to. What the fuck? I hate this clickbait shit that doesn't even tell you what the thing says it is. Okay, they're fighting at 195.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't even say what it says. Rules. There's not one freaking rule on here. That's bullshit. Okay, well at least we know they're fighting at 195, which is kind of low for Tito, man. I mean, I've never really seen him fight below 205, so that's kind of interesting. Let's see. Nope, nothing about the rules. You know, and I think some of these fights that they go into like this, I think sometimes they don't even know what the rules are going to be until the commission tells them what they could do, like, pretty close to the fight. So I don't know, man. But I do know, as Ben was talking about, All Out is tonight. I'll have to watch that tomorrow. But I did have before we get into wrestling, I did want to show you one more. And this is just for you. I saw this and I was like, it's not new or anything like that. But I said, just for Neko, I'm going to go ahead and get this meme.
Yeah.
Because you talked about it last time. So I had to throw that up there for you, bro.
Oh, man, it's facts, though.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of funny, man. But
that girl is the holder of souls.
She is.
She's the holder of souls.
Neko, I kind of like this one too, bro. I thought this was pretty funny. Let's see, where is it at? This is so legit too. Boom.
Yo, that's facts though.
That's funny as hell, man. Hilarious.
Why it's always like that, yo? And why they be yo? You ever pay attention to how they have these chicks pin each other? Just fuck it. Just the majority of they do to one another anyways. Just so like overly sexualized all the fucking time, man. Like nobody's gonna fucking fully mount you and grab one leg and arch all the way back for a pin. Like, come on, man. What are you doing right now?
Pretty ridiculous,
man. It's always OD, man. Always throwing that shit. Like, cut it out, man. Y'all gotta do that shit. These women are talented. Like, they're really good. They can pin somebody regular and it'd be fine, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, oh, I really think that the dudes are sitting at home like, oh, yeah, that's what I need to see now. Like, bro, yeah, of course there's some of them fucking perverts out there, but some of us just want to watch these chicks just fucking wrestle, man.
Yeah, you're right about that. Very interesting and strategically, by the way, UFC does not have an event next weekend, and I think it's probably because of that Triller fight card with was supposed to be De La Hoya. Now it's Evander Holyfield, but yeah, man. So as far as wrestling news, we'll talk about All Out on Wednesday if you get a chance to watch it. As far as WWE goes, I don't know. I'm trying to remember if I got to watch. I saw Raw last week. I did not get to see SmackDown. Did you see SmackDown this week?
I did see SmackDown.
Okay, what's going on SmackDown besides Finn and Roman are feuding, right?
Finn and Roman feud. A little teaser of Demon Finn returning while Roman was walking out the other night. Usos did an attack on him before the match started. Roman just picked up where they left off. Who did Cesaro went at it with Seth Rollins.
Okay, they're picking that back up.
Yep, Seth Rollins brutalized him with a chair to let Edge know that he's finally willing to go where he went to beat him at the last pay-per-view. I think that they square off at Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
Next week on SmackDown when they do the tribute show for 9/11. Who else?
Hey, real quick, did you see that Gable Stevenson signed with WWE?
Yeah, I had seen that because Dana didn't make any plays for him. Vince actually did. Vince went out. He broke bread with them. He pitched the idea of having him come through, and yeah, he's gonna sign over there with WWE. I'm sure they'll get him down to the Performance Institute ASAP.
Yeah, hey man, I think that they should have gone after him. The UFC should have, but sometimes you just don't make the right decisions. Hey, did they do something on SmackDown with Naomi this past week?
Naomi is continuing to try and get into what's the girl's name who's working side by side with Adam Pearce? Sonya Deville's ear about being back on SmackDown now and positioning herself for a match, and Sonya's kind of blowing her off week after week right now, even though she's a former champion.
You think that's going to turn into a heel turn, and then she joins the
family? That's the way that it has to go. It has to go something like that. She's not going to get by being a face anymore. She's kind of just, in the back of the crowd. She doesn't really stand out anymore.
Right.
Even though she literally comes out glowing in the dark, she still can't find a way to stand out.
Yeah.
So she'll probably do a heel turn soon.
Yep, I gotcha. Yeah, I was kind of seeing something about that. Look, I see a lot of people, Neko, it's not going to happen, but I see a lot of people posting that the Demon Finn is going to beat Roman for the title. That shit ain't going to happen, bro.
It's not going to happen, man.
You're not sending this kid back down to NXT for over a year. He comes back up and now he can beat Roman? No way.
If Roman magnificent to knock this guy off, man.
It's going to take a Brock Lesnar, something along those lines. It's going to take something huge. You can't just.
I don't even think Brock gets it done, man. I think they're just going to keep building Roman off of that, too.
Yeah.
You're really going to see how strong the bloodline is. Yeah, man. If Paul chooses Roman over Brock, Brock's just there for the payday. We know what he's there for. Come on, man. The easy payday. That's all Brock wants. You don't care if you put this guy over.
Right, that's true too.
Brock can put anybody over. Brock will work with you.
Yeah, if you're paying him. Yep.
Yeah, Brock will do anything for the dollar. So it's not going to be that shit.
Right.
How heartbroken he was over Stone Cold Steve Austin saying he wouldn't put him over. So he don't do that to talent.
Right.
Brock going over like that, that's because that's what WWE wants. That's what Vince wants.
Right.
Vince wants him on those type of runs.
Right. I'll definitely agree with that, man. But yeah, I don't know. I just I get the feeling, like you said, that he's going to be champ for a while, and it's not going to be anything like Finn Balor taking the title. It's going to be something, like you said, something big.
It would be something crazy like a Daniel Bryan return or something along those lines. Like somebody like a mega face, like a real mega face has to take out Roman, guys. Yeah. Somebody coming up like Adam Cole. Like that would be some wild shit, I guess I could see going down. Like something crazy like that. But nah, man, it's not gonna be nobody that we're accustomed to seeing.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, look, have you seen that they're saying that Vince has taken over NXT booking?
Oh no, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that I'm like.
You don't like, you said?
Nah, man, because NXT has been killing it. They've been doing just fine without Vince.
Right.
Triple H has been doing his thing. He has a great rapport with these kids over there.
Right. No, I agree with that. They're saying that Triple H, I guess, is moving up in the company or something like that. I don't know.
So is he going to be doing the Raw and SmackDown booking then?
I think that'd be smart and lessen Vince's load with just NXT. I think that might actually work. But I don't know, man. It's kind of one of those things. I don't know, man. But it's just weird. they are saying, Neko, that after so here's what I'm seeing. This is what they're predicting is that last Monday, I think it was, Damian Priest pinned Drew McIntyre during the United States triple threat.
Yep.
Now they're saying that Roman needs another new opponent, so they're probably going to ship Drew McIntyre to SmackDown,
Okay.
and
Okay.
as like something for after Finn, so they have somebody else lined up.
Yep.
Neko, you know what, man?
What?
You just made me think of.
Tell me.
As strong as they are making Roman, I wouldn't be shocked if eventually they do have Big E take the title off of him.
Oh, Big E, yeah, mega face, yes, exactly, cash in.
That'd be smart.
Yes, and we already have the built-in storyline with
And
Paul
you do,
Heyman,
hey,
all
bro,
that shit. Fantastic, yes.
Roman overcomes Brock, a fucking nasty ass whipping from Brock, and he's like hanging in the corner and can barely move, and Big E comes in there, hits one of those overhead belly to bellies and pins him. That would be fucking insane.
That's facts, but you also have this this war over on Raw where fucking Bobby Lashley is going in on Kofi Kingston and
Still
Xavier
in the
Woods.
New Day. Yeah, that's true too.
So it's like, does he go over there and run shop for his boys?
Yeah,
so
that's true
they
too.
have so many different ways they can go with Big E right now, and they haven't even began to pull that curtain back to show us where his head's at.
Hey, look. You remember last time Nick was on the show, what he said about Big E?
What did he say?
He said he is not, I will guarantee it right now, he is not getting that briefcase back. The next day he beat Baron Corbin's ass.
Now we got Happy Corbin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, so yeah.
Hit it big in Vegas.
Yeah. I still think that there's more that they could have done with that before that happened. But hey, Neko, here's one for you right here, bro. Oh shit! Let me take that. Let me take that off.
That beautiful logo.
Yeah, me trying to get some food before my break in.
Oh my god, this shit is fat. Yo, the fact that you did it with McDonald's too, man. Because
I didn't do it. This is this one I found.
Damn near four times a week I'm over at McDonald's, man. I love Miggy D's, and it's always some jackass. Like 3 or 4
like they don't know what's there.
Yes, fat. Yo, and don't be one person in the fucking car. Like, if I can see into your car, you don't got no kids with you, you don't got no woman with you. Don't be sitting there at that fucking board taking all goddamn day ordering your food, man. Especially for one goddamn. And then I watch them hand you your meal through the window, and it's literally one cup of soda in a little bag. Yo, get the fuck out of there. I pull straight. Yo, they don't even have to ask me nothing. I go up there. Large number 1 with a Sprite, no lettuce, extra cheese.
Nice.
Coke. Done and done. Don't ask me nothing else. That will complete the order. Maybe I get some chicken nuggets as well, and I'll tell you what sauce I want. I'm skating on. I don't gotta see none of that shit pop up on the board. Is this your total? Is the order right? Nah, none of that. Y'all know what it is already.
For real. Hey, did you have you tried that chicken sandwich at McDonald's yet? The new one?
Nice, of course I have.
So good, man. I thought it was great.
Yes. Which way you get it, man? Because they do that shit in A, B, C, and D now.
I've only done it twice. I got the original, like with nothing on it, just the pickles. Then today I got the deluxe. I guess I had lettuce, tomato, and mayo on it. But
I'll do the spicy. Give me some cheese and bacon on that bitch too. Yes.
I'll have to try it, man. I've been trying it. Yeah.
Side of mac sauce, large fries. Let's get it. Let's go to work.
Yeah. So today, bro, we were at McDonald's, and they have like the double drive-through. Do they have double drive-throughs where you are?
Of course, yeah. Okay. One on the right side always be out of, like, it don't work. Like, get this fucking cone out the way right now. I know that side of the board work too. Stop playing.
For real. So look, we pull in, and there's like this busted ass truck in front of us. It's like an old pickup truck, and there's like, bro, I don't even know. There's probably like 4 or 5 people sitting in the pickup truck, like the one seater, straight across, like the old school, and So we pull in, and Melanie's driving. She pulls right up behind the truck. Then all of a sudden, the truck decides they're going to get out of the left lane and get into the right lane because the right lane's moving a little bit quicker. So then the right lane stops moving, but this lady's kind of like stuck in between. We're like, what the fuck? We're trying to go around or whatever. So we get up to the board, and she gets up the board at the same time, which means that she really slowed herself down.
Yes.
And then like we finished the same time. Melody let her go by, so she ended up one car in front of us, just like she had started. It was fucking hilarious, bro. It was like this lady's all over the place.
I was literally gonna ask you if you ever pulled that move before, because I pulled that move before. I've been successful, but I've always thought about how dumb would I look if this motherfucker behind me skate off in front of me, man.
Yes.
Like, what if these lines slow down right now? What if somebody got a big order that I'm about to pull behind right now? I've always been successful with it. I always wind up at least 2 cars in front.
That's awesome. Look, when I go in there, it always happens, Neko. For some reason, everybody gets in the left lane. So you could barely pull in the parking lot. So I always go around, and I end up like 2 cars back, and there'll be like 7 in the left lane, and these dumbasses don't go around it. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Then when I do it, then some other cars follow me from the left lane. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And the other cars are looking at me like, how's this dude gonna skip the line? I'm like, man, fuck you. You got, there's 2 lanes for a reason, motherfuckers. But anyway, there's one more I was going to throw up here for you with the same picture, but there you go, man.
When I lived over at Dexter Street Lofts in Pawtucket, we lived across the street from a fucking Wendy's. It's one of my kryptonites when it comes to this fast food shit.
Neko, William is the same way, bro. He loves Wendy's,
6, like baby. Number 6, spicy chicken with cheese, please.
He'll be like, "What's for dinner? What's for lunch?" I'll be like, I'll be like, "Let's get something good." He'll be like, "Wendy's," and I'm like, let's go sit down somewhere, and he wants to go to Wendy's, bro.
Yeah, no, Wendy's is magnificent. So when I lived over there, man, I'll go over to Wendy's every day. I get a spicy chicken sandwich, head back to the loft, fucking throw some weed butter right on that bitch and be fucking stoned, right?
Yeah.
One day I went over there to do my whole routine. When I got over there, it's probably like 2 a.m. I go right before they close, so I knew they had to make my shit fresh, right? And the whole like scene from like the club, everybody who's just leaving the club be over at the fast food joint and shit to get their food too, right?
Nice.
This fucking car is so impatient sitting on the line, bro. They try and fucking turn off of the fucking line, and there's this big ass curb. Shit got to be like a foot off the ground, my guy. Right? He run over the curb, his wheels get stuck. This motherfucker is teetering.
Oh God,
teetering on the fucking shit, man. He can't get off, bro. They had to call the fucking fire department and shit to come get this motherfucker off, bro. Nobody got food that fucking night, man. That shit is so funny, bro. Like, what are you trying to do right now? Oh, you're just talking about the guy.
Yeah, we were just talking about you, William, about how much you love Wendy's, and Neko loves Wendy's too.
Oh my gosh,
you gonna jump on here and say hello to everybody? Come here, buddy.
Hello.
What's up, William? What's good, William?
It's all good. How's everyone doing?
Everybody's doing really good out there, man. Do you love Wendy's like I love Wendy's?
Is it the best?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite thing to eat from Wendy's?
A bacon cheeseburger, chicken nuggets, and the fries, and a Frosty and the sweet tea.
Let's go.
He pretty much wants to order the whole menu. What are you doing, buddy? Going to bed?
I wanted to see you before.
All right, I'll be out there. Give me about 5 minutes. I'll come tuck you in, all right?
I had to see you before I hit the hay.
Before you hit the hay. All right, brush your teeth.
I did.
Yeah, he like I said, he loves Wendy's. They got that $5 biggie bag, Neko.
$5 biggie bag.
You've had that? It's like a bacon cheeseburger, nuggets, fries, and a drink, and then he likes to grab a Frosty with it. So that's what he likes to do.
I've had it all, man. I'm the type of guy to go to Wendy's and order kid meals for myself.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, but yeah, man. So like I said, there's no UFC fight next week. Hopefully we'll get Ben and Brandon on here maybe Wednesday and have like a nice little discussion. Maybe I'll even get Chili Willie on here, man. We'll pick a topic. Send me a topic later on, man, that you want to discuss on Wednesday, and we'll have like a little powwow about it and shit like that, man. So but yeah, go ahead and take us to the house, Neko. Let's wrap it up, bro.
Come on, baby. I'm back in your face again. I'm all in your mouth like a fucking what's up, man.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Holy shit. I just remembered something.
Tell me.
Conor McGregor was out here really saying that how he respects Anderson Silva and likes him, and that since he's been hurt, Anderson's one of the only guys who's reached out to check on him. I'm like, this motherfucker talks shit about everybody, people not even in his own weight class. He's fucking with everybody, talking shit to DC. He talks shit to fucking Uriah Faber. Yes. Everybody he could talk shit to, and then he's mad nobody's checking on him? Are you kidding me? I just wanted to throw that out there.
He's a fucking clown, man. Clown dick, as my boy Beggy would say. He's a clown dick.
That's just, I was like, really, like, you know, I'm a McGregor guy, man, but I was like, seriously, what the fuck is he doing, man? Like, craziness. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you about that. But go ahead, man. Take us to the house. Sorry for the interruption, bro.
Let me rewind it one more time. We all in your face, all in your mouth like a fucking dentist. One more time. Episode 56. Your boy is back at it again. 4 for 4 on picks, batting 1,000. That's 2 weeks in a row now, man. Talk about me. Tell your mother about me. Smack your mother. Let her know, man. Hit her over the head with the facts. The fight guys are here. We're not going anywhere. We're here to stay, baby. No need to adjust your screen. It's not Bruce Buffer, but you've been here live on TFG. Will, get that last word in.
Hey, look, if you see Neko strutting across the street, holding up traffic, it's because he went 1,000% for the weekend.
Come on, baby. I'm out here peacocking one more time. No need to adjust your screen. It's not Bruce Buffer, but you've been here live on TFG. We'll holler at y'all next week. Deuces.